You don't have to travel out of town to see some of the biggest names in show business. They come right here to the Suncoast, to the Van Wezel Performing Arts Center. And here to preview some of the hottest tickets in town for the upcoming season is the executive director, Mary Wezel. Mary, the season starts Sunday?
Yeah, we have a little early preview with Brian Wilson coming. It's very exciting. You know, he has a new book out about his life with the Beach Boys, and so that's a little official kickoff for the season.
It'll be good to see him in person.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait. He's doing the 50th anniversary of Pet Sounds, one of the Beach Boys' biggest albums. So I'm really looking forward to it.
You know what I'm waiting for? Kinky Boots.
Kinky Boots. Oh my gosh. You know, if you were only available the day that we announced the show, because the mayor wore the Kinky Boots, and it was hysterical. I tried to put them on, Linda, but they go up so high in your thighs, they just did not fit me. But I am working on it.
We got girls here that would have loved to wear those.
Well, they will be back, because Kinky Boots will be here for a full week in April, so you'll be able to see it. But we also have, we have Steve Martin and Martin Short coming for the gala, which I think is the biggest show of the year, next to Kinky Boots.
And that's in January.
It's in February 10th. But I mean, it's like we have a show every day, so I can barely remember my name.
My daughter and I have been poring over them to choose our favorites.
Yeah, our brochure's out. So.
Oh, I've got one of those at home. Smokey Robinson's coming.
Robinson, what a great guy he is. And he has the most beautiful green eyes, and his voice is still like a bell.
Oh, wow.
He is he is the sweetest thing, and he is winning a major award this year. So I am really thrilled about Smokey Robinson, who is also, in the Broadway show Motown. It's a part of his life, as well as Diana Ross. So I can't wait to see Smokey again.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Matthew Robinson.
Matthew Morrison. Matthew Morrison.
Sorry, Matthew.
We're really excited. Matthew Morrison, of course, starred for years on Glee, but I knew him first as a Broadway star. He was on South Pacific, and you see him up there with Seth Rudetsky. Oh, he is gorgeous. And the other gentleman is Seth Rudetsky, who has announced our Broadway seasons. He's a host of the Broadway shows in New York. But Matthew is a doll, and he was just on Broadway in Finding Neverland, and we're really thrilled because this is a new show and really going to be a hot one, and I cannot wait to meet him in person.
I saw his name, and I didn't check it for the tickets, but now I know who he is.
Now you know who he is.
I'm going to go back and check it.
A lot of people remember this and want to go to that show.
Oh, absolutely, because it's a really different kind of show, and it's fresh and new, and I'm really excited about. But we have one of my favorite performers coming back because she was so popular last year.
Oh, I know she's one of your favorites. I've heard you say that.
She's about your size, Beth.
She's teeny tiny.
Tiny, and she's so nice. I sat in her dressing room last year for 40 minutes, and she was saying to me, "What do you think should be my next show, Mame, or Whorehouse?" And I said, "Well, I said Whorehouse," and she's like, "You and my father are the only ones that said that."
That's so funny.
When she gets older, she can do Mame.
But she's a doll. She is so sweet, and she is just fantastic. And then, of course, Jay Leno's coming back, Alan Cumming, and we just have show after show. So I'm really thrilled.
Amazing lineup.
Do you have a favorite?
I like them all, but Kristen Chenoweth I bonded with so much, but Jay Leno was the gala, and he was so nice. He came the day after our last, his last show on the
he had
Tonight
just
Show,
finished.
just finished, and flew all night with his wife on a plane. Wow. But I mean, Smokey's wonderful. We have all sorts of great performers, so it's hard to pick. We have Broadway shows. Long is coming back, as well as the Boston Pops. So it just
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing. Oh my gosh. Once Pippin. Cinderella. Gladys Knight. Oh, now that is a wonderful person, Gladys Knight, and all of her performers are so fantastic to work with.
Oh,
So
wow.
I can't wait for that show.
Yeah.
And it starts on Sunday.
It starts on Sunday, and we have so much going on at the Van Wezel. We have still another Friday Fest coming, and we have a great education program, and we do so much with kids, and that's one of the nice things with our gala with Steve Martin and Martin Short. We raise money for free busing for all the kids to see all the shows. This year they're going to see Alvin Ailey, and their favorite apparently is Pete the Cat. So, anyway.
This is so exciting. So get your tickets now.
Yeah, get them now. Please do.
VanWezel.org.
Yes, and you can call us 941-953-3368, or we go on pre-sale for subscribers on Thursday for our e-club. If you join our e-club, you can come before the on sale on Saturday.
Oh, wow.
So that is a real good thing.
Okay,
so do that at vanwezel.org.